There's a brand new Harry Potter game coming, and you can finally be a Quidditch Superstar. Let's talk about it.
Alright there, Scarhead!
What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Make sure you hit the subscribe button for more pop culture content. Let's get into today's video. Okay, so I am obviously a massive Harry Potter fan. If you've followed my content for a while, you will know that I'm pretty much obsessed with this series still to this day, coming up to age 30. There is nothing sad about that at all. I won't have it.
Just kidding.
That's okay, I blocked it.
And a little while ago, a kind of announcement came out that a new Harry Potter game was in the works. We got a trailer and like a reveal for it, and it was a Harry Potter Quidditch game. Now, earlier this week, a like fully fledged gameplay trailer for this game came out, and I'm actually pretty excited for what this may come to be. Of course, Quidditch is the fictional sport in Harry Potter. It involves 7 players on each side, 3 chasers, 2 beaters, 1 seeker, and 1 keeper.
Not bad, Potter. You'd make a fair beater.
And while I could spend a lot of time talking about how Quidditch is just a game designed by J.K. Rowling, who does not understand how sports work, and it literally does feel like a game that is just designed so Harry Potter the character can be a massive hero at the school.
You catch this, the game's over. You catch this, Potter, and we win.
It is still fun to watch, and I guess a lot of people want to play it. I guess it's like a mix between like basketball and like lacrosse or handball, with a little bit of, I don't know, like dodgeball, and then this weird other kind of racing style thing where you have to catch the golden snitch against another seeker. But I think at the core of it, it's like you have to throw a ball through a hoop, which is like the conceit of many sports in the world.
You can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. What?
The game is called Harry Potter Quidditch Champions, and as the name suggests, you literally get to become a Quidditch player. There is like a campaign mode, and it feels like a fully fledged sports style game. What's interesting about the trailer to me is all of the gameplay just shows you playing as the chaser position, which is the person who throws the quaffle through the hoops. There doesn't seem to be any footage of a seeker or a beater or a keeper. Not that I think being a keeper would be particularly interesting to play as, or even a seeker, because you'd probably just be flying around for a while. But I think the beaters could be kind of interesting to play as, like maybe timing hits of the bludgers to hit other players and prevent them from scoring. I don't know. That being said, the trailer does show that you can play as popular Harry Potter characters, including Harry Potter, Malfoy, and what I think is Cho Chang, all of whom were seekers in the books and the movies, so maybe you can play as a seeker. And honestly, just looking at this trailer, it actually looks really, really fun. It seems like the brooms and the flying controls really well. It feels like there's a bit you can do around the field, I suppose, to like, you know, speed up and take shots at goal. Of course, we had Hogwarts Legacy recently, in which you could ride a broomstick, which was kind of fun. I guess you weren't doing any high-speed maneuvers or anything, and in this trailer, it does sort of look like you are kind of moving fast and the broom responds really well. It actually kind of reminds me somewhat, and hear me out, of those old Mario Strikers games where you would play like soccer with a bunch of Mario characters, and even like Mario Tennis and other Mario sports games. Like, they're not games where like they're not like FIFA or like Madden or like NBA 2K or anything like that where they're like real sports sims. They're more like cartoony and fun takes on sport games, which I actually prefer personally. And I'm also delighted just to see that the Harry Potter IP continues to thrive. They are continuing to support Harry Potter in gaming. I don't think a game like this will sell as well as Hogwarts Legacy did, and Hogwarts Legacy sold very, very well, but I think it's good that they are trying new things with the Harry Potter IP. There is more of the Harry Potter and the Wizarding World to explore in this. There's like different stadiums and you can rank up into different like competitions and stuff like that, which I think is cool. There's also like a multiplayer. There is a character creator. So again, there's sort of like that role-playing aspect that Hogwarts Legacy had. And I think all of that is really important to immerse people into this world. And after the kind of failure of the Fantastic Beasts movie franchise, I kind of thought they might get scared off and stop wanting to experiment with things like that. But I think with Hogwarts Legacy being the success that it was, it kind of grants them a license, at least for the time being, to experiment in the world of Harry Potter and gaming. Overall, I'm actually more excited about this game than I was when they initially announced it, and I think it will be pretty fun. I don't think it's going to be like a massive game. I think it's going to be quite small scale with like a nice campaign mode, maybe some multiplayer, and I think that's kind of all it needs to be. But ultimately, I'm just really happy that Harry Potter is still thriving to this day. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you like my videos, make sure you hit the subscribe button. I also did a video a while ago about the original Harry Potter PS1 games featuring PS1 Hagrid. If you want to watch that, I will put a card up there. You can also check out my podcast where I put a bunch of audio-based content. It's called 20th Century Boy. Get it wherever you podcast. And if you've been enjoying my content lately, please consider throwing some money my way on Patreon, patreon.com/Radio Mike. It's the best way to support me and help keep the lights on here at Radio Mike Productions. I also do a bunch of other content which you can find on the links on my profile. So I'd love to have you along for the ride and to have you check out a bunch of my other stuff. But that's pretty much it for now. Comment below though if you could have any Harry Potter game in the Harry Potter world, anything at all, what would it be? Plus, what position would you want to play in Quidditch if it was real? Leave it down in the comments there, and I will leave mine for you to look at. That's all from me. My name's Radio Mike. This has been The Inside of My Mind. I'll catch you in another video.